Yeah, what's going on YouTube? It's your man's Honesty. Welcome back to the channel. It is great to be making Call of Duty videos again. Kind of miss doing this. I'm very excited. I think I have a great video for you guys. Now in the background, what you're watching is gameplay of the new Warzone game mode called Know Your History. Now, Know Your History is this limited time Warzone game mode to experience the first ever in-game reveal of a new Call of Duty title. And now we all know it's Black Ops Cold War. Now, the Know Your History game mode was initially only set for August 26th, but now they added some extended dates. So I decided to make a video to discuss what's in the game mode exactly, how do you beat it, how do you unlock everything, and some tips, because there's a lot of campers and griefers in the game mode. I think that'll ruin your experience and stop you from unlocking everything. So since I got to play the game mode about 3 times or so, I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on so you know the objectives, you can get your unlocks, and you can enjoy the trailer. Now, let's get into it. So, in the Know Your History game mode, you start out pretty much the same way you start out every battle royale. You're diving in. Now, the moment your boots hit the ground, you have 15 minutes to complete 4 objectives. They're simple, but they're tricky if you get too caught up in the fighting like I did at first. Now, the first objective is to retrieve the codes. It's the easiest objective in my opinion. There's these codes you have to pick up. You can either loot them or you can get kills and pick them up. Like, people will drop them when you kill them. And there's only 5 to get. And also, if you're in a team, if you got a squad with you, it's a team effort. So if your teammates get 2, then you have 2. So that kind of makes it easier. Now, this is very simple. Me personally, I will go ahead and get kills because if you notice, there's a sweeping radar. So you can go ahead and just hunt people down and you can get the 5 kills pretty easy, and you unlock a new emblem with the first objective. After you retrieve 5 codes, you unlock a new emblem called All the Guns. Now, the second objective is to secure the key. Now, these keys are located in various bunkers around the map, and you know the whole like Easter egg thing that was going on with the Warzone map and these bunkers and people trying to get in it. So those same bunkers are where the keys are going to be. Now, for me personally, it was at the same bunker all 3 times, and I'll show that location on the screen just in case, that's the same for you guys. Now, this is a simple thing to get, but it's prone to campers because it's like an inside, it's literally a bunker. You go inside and there's no exit. So there's sometimes there may be people like sitting in there waiting for other people to come get their codes and etc. So definitely be mindful of that. Now, another thing to note is that the bunkers only have keys. You go in there, you'll see the key just floating right there on the ground and you pick it up. After that, the next objective will be to crack the map code. You don't do it in the bunker. The bunkers literally only have the key and that's it. So I made a mistake of kind of going deeper in the bunker and ended up getting trapped in there and I had to die to get out. So I would suggest once you get the key, leave unless you want to get camped on, because there are people who will sit there and wait for you to get out the bunker and wait their entire 15 minutes and not get any unlocks just to kill you. I've seen it happen, and I want you guys to avoid that. So when you get in there, you secure the key, get out of there. And when you do, you unlock a new calling card when you secure the key and finish the second objective, and it's called Ascension. Now, the third and probably the most difficult step in my opinion is to crack the map code. Now, you just check the highlighted area and you're going to look for loot crates, and that's pretty much it. But it becomes a little bit difficult because I feel like it's not as loud as normal loot boxes, and also since it's a loot and it's not like an open drop. The secure the key was an open like drop or just like a floating item, so you went in there and saw it on the ground. But this one you actually have to find the loot crate, and knowing that multiple people might have the same area, you'll again be prone to campers and you might not ever get to the location. Now, my map code was located on F8, and I'm still confused if there are multiple locations for each objective or if some of the objectives are just the same. So for this map code, mine was located on F8, and if your map code is located on F8, then check out right now. I'll show you where I found it. It was kind of like in this little trench or like dam area, and there's the only reason I say this map or this step is kind of difficult is because I found this by accident. I went over this area like twice. I didn't hear any loot crates or any like the loot crate sound. Like, I didn't hear any of that, so it was a little bit difficult to me, and I just got lucky and dropped down there because someone was trying to kill me and I ended up finding it. Like, I literally killed somebody and ended up finding it. So hopefully you guys find it a little bit easier than I did, and the loot box is a bit louder, but literally all you're doing is finding the loot crate, open it up, and you get the map code, and it unlocks a new charm, which is probably one of my favorite unlocks. It's called Test Pattern, and it looks like one of the TVs from Black Ops 1, if you know, like the Black Ops 1 loading screen, or like, it's a main screen, a bunch of like TVs in the background. So I kind of like that, and the front of the TV is actually white. And if you remember Black Ops 1, the front of the TV was like white out and kind of like staticky, and the TV on the charm kind of looks the same, so it's kind of cool. Now, just like that, we're at our 4th and final objective, which is wield the weapon. And now here's the fun part. You literally just go collect a new weapon blueprint. That's it. Mine was located at E2, and I'll show you. It was located at the military base on E2, and it was on the north side. I'll show you exactly where I got it. Like you'll see the clip right now playing in the background. It was pretty much you just walk in and collect your gun. That's literally it. You'll drop the current gun you have, but you can always pick it back up. You know, it'll be on the floor. The only thing about this is, more than any other objective, this objective is the last one. So obviously when people get their gun, all they're gonna do is just look for kills or just like make sure you don't get yours. And I'm not gonna be honest, I was one of those guys. Once I got mine, I was just terrorizing other people with it. I love snipers and marksman rifles, semi-automatics and stuff, so I had a lot of fun with that. The weapon blueprint is called Bay of Pigs, and I believe it's a Dragunov. I could be wrong. I think it's a Dragunov, and it looks pretty cool. It looks very classic. It looks very Black Ops 1-ish. And after you get this weapon blueprint, you pretty much enjoy the rest of the game. You go ahead and get your kills. You can go ahead and just really have fun and just relax and enjoy it. The game mode will have a lot of glitching. Will have a lot of like cool little things in the background, little like teaser sounds. You'll hear like the dialogue from the trailer in the background. So it's a very fun experience to just play through once you get all the unlocks. Now, I know this is not really hard to complete, obviously, but the combination of gunfights, the trailer glitching in and out, the time limit, people camping, I mean, there's a lot of things that can throw you off and you'll accidentally not get everything unlocked. So I'm gonna give you some tips just to sidestep all the bullshit and just get your unlocks so you can have fun. Now, the first and most important thing, play on Phil. I don't know if some of you guys are like me. I hate playing with random teammates. I feel like they don't listen. I feel like it's like, you know, pointless, and I'd rather just play by myself. So I automatically had my Warzone set to no Phil. And I did it by myself, and it was definitely like way harder by myself. Teammates just make it easier. Everything goes by really, really faster, and you will get jumped as well. Like if you're playing solo, another team's coming after you. There's gonna be 3 or 4 people coming after you. I got jumped a lot, and like you'll see right here, I was kind of upset. I didn't realize why I was getting jumped till it kind of dawned on me people were just playing with random people and just grouping up to get the unlock. So definitely play on Phil. Get some teammates on your side. Playing this alone is not the wave. Now, secondly, you want to be aggressive off the rip. Now, I understand everyone has their different play styles, but after the first objective, for the second, third, and fourth, you don't need any kills. So after the first objective, everyone's going to be running around, everyone's going to be splitting up, and you'll literally have to hunt people down, and it'll be very, very difficult, and it'll waste a lot of your time. So you want to be aggressive off the rip, because you know the first minute or 2 or even 3, everyone's going to be going after each other for kills. And after they complete their first objective, also your sweeping radar goes away. So a lot of people are going to play a lot more cautious, a lot more campy, a lot more like scary. So it's best to just get your kills off the rip, and then you can just focus on getting the rest of your objectives without having to get kills. Now, third, you respawn almost exactly where you die. So don't be afraid to take risks. Like if you jump in the game and you're like, okay, like, you know, I don't want to die, or you're being very hesitant. Like if you die, you'll literally spawn right above your head, and you can see the people who killed you like trying to escape or whatever. So I would say don't be afraid to die. Obviously don't try to die, but don't be afraid to die, and don't play too timid, because it's very easy to get revenge or find the person who killed you. So just go for it. You have 15 minutes. It's a time thing. So definitely don't be afraid to just get aggressive and get in people's faces. Now, this last point may be a little hypocritical because I hate these people, but I'm not everyone. So I know there's people that's going to want to do this. So I would say if you need some unlocks, you need some Warzone achievements, play this game and go to some of these neutral locations. Some of the objectives, you know, are going to be at a bunker. Some of the objectives are going to be at this place, or going to be at the military base, you know. So go to these places if you need some long shot kills, if you need etc. I think this game mode provides a good opportunity for you to get certain unlocks in Warzone, because they do count towards your, you know, your progression. So even though me personally, I hate griefers, I hate people camping objectives, I hate that stuff. Hey, if that's the only way you can get your stuff, if that's the best way you can get your unlocks and get your achievements, yo, go for it. So I would recommend, if you got some Warzone achievements, you want to pull off something crazy, I think this is the great moment and a great opportunity, like a great game mode to pull it off. And with that, we come to the conclusion of our video. That's pretty much all the core information on the Know Your History game mode that I have. The game mode will be live for only 2 more days, including today. It'll be today, August 28th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow, August 29th from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. both Pacific time. So I hope you guys can get in there. That's about 6 hours total over the course of today and tomorrow. So you guys have the opportunity to go get that. I hope you get all your unlocks, and I hope this video was actually useful or helpful any amount at all. It would make me very happy. If you enjoyed this, you can go ahead and leave a like. Consider subscribing if you like Black Ops Cold War. If you're looking forward to the game, I'll be covering a lot of information, a lot of news on it in the upcoming months. Thank you guys so much for watching. You take care. Have a blessed day. Go turn up on some Modern Warfare, and I'll catch y'all soon.